I really hope when I turn on this light that the lighting will be good. So let's give it a try. Light ready. All clear. Dispatch. Alright. Alright, so yeah. One trade I am, if this is a trade, because I don't know, because I'm not smart, is electrician. That's one trade I am indeed interested in. That fan is on, and it was making a lot of noise, a lot of rattling noise and everything, and that is whatever, I'll just talk loud or whatever. Hopefully you all can hear me. So, yeah, one trade I am indeed interested in is electrician, being an electrician. Why is that? Because I have this thing about electricity that I really like. I don't know, just something about electricity. Really, I don't know. It's just so great. I don't know, just something about electricity is really great. This inspiration firstly comes because electricity is simply great. Very interesting power source. There's electricity running in my phone that is currently recording my video. Also, the light I just turned on and everything, which I'm trying to decide if it was part of the script or not. There is no script, but whatever. There's electricity in my headphones and stuff. Just the concept of a current or energy running in a very structured and specific way is so cool. Okay? And then the other fact is the trains, the subway train third rail. The third rail is so cool. Like, I have a whole entire YouTube channel called Coaster Third Rail, which soon I plan to change the name of that channel. Okay, I really hope you can hear me. Okay, that's why I'm talking kind of loud. Hold up, is someone gonna come? Please don't come. Please don't come. Yeah, I plan to change the name of my trains channel, Coaster Third Rail, to something else, something more in lines with my Side Leader Ray title name. My title name, my celebrity / stage name, or whatever. But yeah, the third rail of a train. Okay, it's so cool. The idea that there is a specific rail that powers the train is just so cool. It's just Granville T. Woods. He had created something so amazing. Granville T. Woods. He's the inventor of the third rail. Like, an entire rail that has electricity on it. And it looks like the regular rail sometimes. So innocent. A rail full of electricity, with 600 volts, that has all this electricity in it, and it looks so innocent. If you step on it, oh my gosh, that you're might be done. You might be done. Might be done. I would love to, if I become an electrician, right? If I become an electrician, it would just be very cool to understand how electricity works more often, okay? We have, my battery's up in here. Can I pick it? I don't want to stand up because I'm kind of just chilling right now. I've already stood up enough. And I already made a video or whatever today. This is the second. Okay, nope, can't find it. I'll just leave it alone. Unless my controllers, Xbox controllers, have one. Let's see. I don't think this one. Nope. Let's see if my old one have one. I know. I'm getting there. I am getting there. I've been wanting to record this video for a while. Okay, nope. Still no batteries. I thought I had batteries, but putting all that aside, positive charge and negative charge. It's just so cool. Seriously. And then I would like to know more how many volts and how many amps could the human body handle? Because unfortunately, when people, unfortunately, there be news outlets here in Chicago about people stepping on the third rail of the CTA trains. It's so unfortunate that some people might not know, some people might know, but I feel like the people who step on the rails probably don't know or not paying attention. All right, so when you step on the third rail, if your foot is on the ground and one foot, the other foot is on the third rail, the current completes. So no, is the current completing? No, it's not. It's trying to find its way to complete. So the electricity, the 600 volts are going straight through your body. Your muscles are spazzing out. You're being burned from the inside. And now it has nowhere to go. So now the electricity is not going to let you go. People say, let go. No, that's not how it works. That's not how electricity works, people. That much voltage, 600 volts, you can't let go. The only way, oh my gosh, I even seen a disturbing video on the internet. These kids, they were sitting on the second rail. I'm saying the second rail. The second running rail. And then I don't know why they would just sit on the tracks. They're not supposed to be there. This one kid, oh my gosh, he put his hand back so he could rest on the rail that was behind him, which was the third rail. And then he was like, he spazzed out. He couldn't move. Not only to mention, he touched his friend that was right next to him. And then I believe, she was spazzing out too. She couldn't move. And then her friend, the third friend, was just looking at them trying to figure out what's going on. They were getting electrocuted. 600 volts. I don't know if those children survived or not. It's such a disturbing video that I don't want to. It's sad. It's sad. CTA. In fact, every single transit. Every single transit all across the entire world, especially the United States, needs to put third rail barriers. I understand CTA a little bit because all their trains are retrofitted. I'm going to call it as a block. It's a block. Their third rail shoe is pretty much a block. And they will have to re-retrofit all their trains to accommodate a third rail cover, like the MTA. So yeah, but and then on top of that, these subway trains being powered by electricity, it's just so cool. I'm trying to figure out how in the world, like often I'm riding these CTA trains all the time as a hobby. So I'm trying to figure out if the train is not on the third rail, it loses power. But then, okay, if the train is not on the third rail, the train is not on the third rail, but the operator pushed the throttle up to propel forward. Sometimes it propels, sometimes it don't. But I'm trying to figure out how in the world is the train still propelling forward when it's not connected to the third rail. The best thing I can think of is there is some little electricity left in the train. That's the best thing I can think of. All right? However, I do know from observation, because I be around CTA trains a lot, that once once after, if the train is powered off, if the train is powered, I can't say powered off. If the train temporarily loses enough power long enough, and they push the throttle on it, the train jerks a little. It jerks because there is no power until it reaches the third rail again, reconnects to the third rail, 600 volts. So yeah, third rail. I have a huge perception over the third rail. So yeah, if I become an electrician, not only I'll make a lot of money, I would be having fun doing this. All those electricity, those oh my gosh, those those wires in the alleys and stuff like that, and those big old towers that's full of something kilovolts, 25 kilovolts. I might be saying it wrong, but I've seen them a lot all the time. It's just so cool. And then a lot of them, which for every reason, absolutely no trespassing, absolutely not. The electricians that be there, that be connecting these electricity coils, like, oh my gosh, I mean, you can, one thing wrong, you might be gone, you might be burnt, you're cooked. You're cooked. But yeah, I don't want to ramble on too long, but I will say the most closest electrician-like thing I've done was turn on and off, a fuse box. All right, okay, getting shocked by it a little bit. Okay, and then on top of that, static electricity is a whole nother conversation I won't talk about. But a fuse box, because in my childhood house, we had a lot of fuse issues. The fuse box was completely old. I don't know how old, but the house is at least 100 years old. But we had electricity problems. The entire upstairs couldn't run any power, and downstairs was even limited too. So one night we went down there to look at all the wires or whatever from the fuse box. We pulled out them manually, one by one manually. Me and my Tony voice actor in Side Now episode 1, with spoiler alert, he might be returning again in episode 6 of Side Now. So there you go. Anyways, playing a different character, but we had to pull out the wires from which we had no business doing, but we did it. We pretty much, it was rust all over them wires in the inside of that. So we pretty much scraped, the rust off or whatever. I do know he definitely shouldn't have took the main power, like the main, power thing out of the main power thing. Hold up. So I know. Okay, they sweeping right there, but he shouldn't have took the main power thing that comes from the ground, or up. I think it came from up, because and then because occasionally he accidentally touched the side of the panel, and then a huge electric shock. We didn't get shocked, but a huge electric arc came. Yeah, that was years ago. At least I'm gonna say 2011, 10. No, 11, 12. One of those. No. 2013. Yep, I know. I remember. Late 2012 to all of 2013. No, late 2012, all the way to mid 2014. Yeah, because we moved out in mid 2014, and that's when we had to, temporarily move to my grandmother's house from my former stepfather's side. So yeah, it was very interesting living with her. She recently passed, by the way, like a month or two ago. So F's in the chats for her. So in the comment section, but yeah, I guess I can conclude from here, because the first part I got to edit it in. I don't feel like re-recording and reenacting stuff. I want to keep it as authentic as much as possible. But yeah, I am very interested in being an electrician. Like, I mean, I don't think I'll be able to become a CTA train operator, so that's okay. That's okay. Um, that's okay. I'll just be an electrician. If that's a trade school, I mean, then yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm willing to do the classwork for that one. I'm honestly, yeah, because I like electricity. I want to get shocked, and I would love to step on the third rail, but I know I'm gonna die. So yeah, that's one trade I definitely am interested in. Being an electrician. Yep. I want to keep this grid running. I want to know how many volts, how much amps could a single wire hold, depending on the density of that wire. And then because, if things overheat, if the battery overheats, now then we start having some problems. If a wire overheats, we have problems. A lot of fires happen house because due to faulty wiring or old wiring. So yeah, and then our bodies is completely made of of water and everything. But so yeah, I really like electricity. I really do. I really do. So that's the thing. What do y'all think? And do y'all have any suggestions as far as trade school as an electrician? Because I would love to be working those big electric stuff. I would love to do that. I just need to pursue it. That's all. Yeah. I think that is indeed a trade. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. That's one thing, one career I do want to do. Yes, I might die trying, but at least I died happy. Getting electrocuted, because that is something I would like. Yeah, getting electrocuted. Yeah, I think that's it. It's just so crazy. I'm sorry. I know it sounds very like nerd talk, but it's so crazy. Like electricity. Like it's like fire and light mixed together with extra steps. Like, oh my God, this is crazy. I'm sorry. Like, electricity is such a great thing that God has made. The dude who did the light bulb, Thomas Jefferson, Edison, I don't know. I don't remember. Obviously, he didn't invent electricity, all right? He might have invented the physical designs of the light bulb and how it works and everything. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna give credit where credit's due, but yeah. That's the gambit. I love electricity. Inside now I have electric powers, electric energy-based powers, and yeah. What do y'all think? Yep, that's pretty much it. What do y'all think? I'm talking too long. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.